A young trader sits in front of a glowing screen. A crypto chart rises like a rocket, then drops straight down like a falling stone. In a few days, people online say they have lost their savings. Words like crash, panic, and rug pull fill the comments. It feels like something only the internet age could create. Now picture a Roman merchant 2,000 years ago. He does not have a screen. He has a small leather pouch at his belt, filled with silver coins. One year, these coins buy plenty of grain and oil for his family. Years later, the same number of coins buys far less. His money feels thinner, lighter, and weaker, even though the picture on the coin is the same. These two scenes are far apart in time, but the feelings are very close. Hope, greed, fear, and the slow loss of trust. To understand what they share, we need to look at the rise and fall of one Roman coin. The denarius begins as a strong, simple idea. It is a silver coin with the image of a leader on one side and a symbol of Rome on the other. In crowded markets, you can hear the coins clink on wood and stone as buyers and sellers trade goods. The coin feels cool and solid in the hand. For a long time, this coin has been the backbone of Roman daily life. Soldiers are paid in denarii. Farmers sell their crops for denarii. Traders carry them along dusty roads from one province to another. People accept them because they know the coin is made mostly from silver, and they trust the power of Rome behind it. But Rome is not a small city-state anymore. It grows into a vast empire with long borders and many enemies. Holding it together takes soldiers, roads, forts, and constant spending. The need for money grows faster than the supply of silver. To see how that pressure breaks the system, we have to see what Rome does to the coin itself. Roman leaders face a hard choice. They have promises to keep and bills to pay, soldiers' wages, public works, grand shows to keep the crowds loyal. But the mines do not give endless silver. Raising taxes too far risks revolt. So they turn to a quieter option: change the coin. Older denarii are nearly pure silver. Over time, emperors begin to melt those coins down and mix in cheaper metals, like copper. From the same pile of silver, they can now produce more coins. On the surface, nothing seems different. The coins still carry the emperor's portrait, and they still shine. They may even weigh close to the same. But inside, the truth is changing. Each new coin holds less real silver than before. This process is called debasement. At first, the change is small. A little less silver here, a little more copper there. The average person does not notice right away. Life goes on. Then more crises hit. Wars, disease, political fights. New emperors repeat the same trick, sometimes faster. By the 3rd century, the denarius is a shadow of what it used to be. Some coins are mostly base metal, with only a thin silver coating that can rub off over time. The name denarius stays, but the meaning behind it slips. That is fine, as long as people don't look too closely. But people always look closer when life gets hard. Now we reach the crisis of the 3rd century. Rome is under pressure from all sides. There are invasions at the borders, civil wars between rival leaders, and disease that weakens the population. In the middle of all this, the money is failing. Merchants notice first. A shopkeeper can feel that newer coins are lighter. He sees that older coins have a richer color and ring differently on the counter. Over time, he starts raising prices to protect himself. The same bread, oil, or cloth needs more coins to balance the loss of silver. Prices jump, sometimes slowly, sometimes in sudden steps. People begin to act in a way that makes sense for them, but is bad for the system. They spend the weaker coins and save, hide, or even bury the stronger older ones. This is what Gresham's law describes. Bad money pushes good money out of daily use. Fewer trusted coins are in the open market. More of them disappear into hiding places. Some soldiers and workers lose patience with the coins altogether. They ask to be paid in things they can trust, like grain, animals, or gold. That makes trade harder. Instead of one simple unit of value, every deal becomes more complex. The government tries to stop the bleeding. Emperor Diocletian issues a huge price list, trying to fix the cost of goods and wages by law. It warns of serious punishment if sellers charge more. But people cannot be forced to trust a coin. Many shopkeepers close instead of selling at a loss. Trade moves onto black markets and cycles. The law cannot change the metal. It cannot change the long years of debasement that led here. If we step back, the shape of this story looks familiar. First, there is a trusted form of money. The early denarius, a new digital currency, or a paper note backed by faith in a strong system. Then there is pressure, wars, big projects, debt, or the promise of fast growth. Leaders and creators want more value than the original rules allow. They find ways to increase the supply. In Rome, that means less silver in each coin. In some modern systems, it means creating more units of money or more tokens inside a project. On the surface, the label stays the same. One coin is still one coin. But slowly, the meaning behind that label changes. In Rome, this process plays out over many decades. News moves at the speed of a horse. In the digital age, information moves at the speed of light. A loss of trust that took years in the empire can unfold in days or even hours online. Charts spike and crash. Messages race across social media. Yet the emotions are the same as those felt by that Roman merchant within lighter coins. Doubt, fear, and the sense that something solid has turned soft. The key link between these worlds is not the metal or the code. It is human nature. We often remember Rome for its legions, its marble, and its fall. But beneath all of that is a story about how people treat money. The denarius did not fail overnight. It failed one small change at a time, as each leader solved a short-term problem by weakening a long-term promise. Technology changes. We have blockchains, banking apps, and digital wallets. But people still hope for easy answers. We still like systems that seem to give us something for nothing. And we still feel shocked when trust stretched too far finally snaps. The lesson from Rome is not that every modern coin or currency is doomed. The lesson is that we should always ask simple questions. What gives this money its value? How easy is it to change the rules? Who gains when more of it is created? And what happens if trust starts to fade? So here's the uncomfortable question. When you look at the money you use today, whether it is a national currency or a crypto token, does it feel more like early Rome, with solid silver in every coin, or late Rome, where the shine on the surface hides a weaker core? Share what you think. History cannot predict the future, but it can show us the habits we keep carrying into it.